I've got Bob Ganaway with me now. Bob Ganaway has got something very exciting to tell us about. Bob's an old mate of mine. We go back a long way. Matter of fact, we work on the same committee at the RSL for the commemorations, don't we, Rob?
We certainly do, Bob, and it's been a great time.
It's lovely to have you with us here today at our open day. It really is. All the nicest people here today.
There's a good crowd here today, and the more come along the merrier. We've got a couple of donkeys here giving rides, and the reason I'm here having a chat with Roberty today is because there's a Yarra Valley team got together for an event called the Scootarbor Challenge, and that is a group of us over 65s riding 50cc motor scooters across the Nullarbor from Port Augusta through to Perth in September, and it's to raise $300,000 is our target for Beyond Blue. And we're all volunteering along for this, and we're looking for sponsorship, of course, and any sponsorship we can get will be much appreciated because it's still going to cost to go, and but we're looking forward to this, and we'll be getting ourselves organised very shortly for the trip.
Do you have your 50cc scooter already?
Not finalised. I'm working on that as well here, where there is a group in Perth that are looking to do something, but it hasn't been finalised. I'll be talking to the instigator of the event, who's based in Queensland. I'll be talking to him tonight or tomorrow, and he's working hard on that.
It's amazing the torque you get out of a 50cc scooter. It'll carry you fine.
I'm hoping it will with my size, but that they don't go much over 50 cc's, and with a 50k I should say, and with a headwind we won't be doing much. I doubt whether we'll be making that, but we're taking our time. It's a 12-day trip, and we'll be camping out mostly on the way. It should be great fun. It's been organised, as I said, by a chap from Queensland who's an ex-RAAF fellow, and he's got a crew of ex-RAAF guys together, and we've got a group now. There are 5 of us in the Yarra Valley. We've formed the Yarra Valley team, and then myself, Jock Purvis, also from Healesville. We've got Perry Carter from Launching Place, Di Roberts from Yarra Glen, Felicity Knoll from Churnside Park. There's 5 of us in it, and we're looking to make a great team of it, and we've already raised ourselves $2,500 directly for Beyond Blue, and overall about $12,500 just from small events in between around the country. So
that's a fantastic thing to raise money for, Beyond Blue, because some of us have been there, haven't we?
Yes, well, of course, with the RAAF connection there, the chaps involved with that are well aware of the ex-service PTSD and depression that's involved there, and that's where they've come from to get involved. And I've seen it a bit around Healesville as well, not necessarily ex-service, but in general, it's a very serious problem in our community, and we just do something for it.
We're running a spot on the radio at the moment, Yarra Valley FM, featuring a grumpy old granddad who's got depression and depends on Beyond Blue. It's an interesting little spot. I like that one. But there's a few grumpy old granddads around the place, aren't there?
Oh, well, I have to call myself that too occasionally. I've been given the nod on that one occasionally.
Bob, did you say starting at Port Augusta?
We're starting from Port Augusta, so it's not just the Nullarbor, it's Port Augusta right through to Perth. We'll be kicking off from there on the 9th of September, but we're taking 12 days to get there because we're not young, and we'll be taking it gently. And we have our medical crew amongst our Yarra Valley team, who will be the medical crew for the trip. So it's getting well organised now. We're well on our way, but it's a few things to finalise, but we'll get there.
I think you should be sponsored by Red Bull because it sounds really edgy to me, though.
Oh, it's going to be a fun trip, and it's designed to be a fun trip. It's designed to be an adventure for us, for each of us, and also to show to the community that just because we're getting on a bit doesn't mean we're not useful.
Yeah, and Port Augusta, of course, where they filmed the Gallipoli, just around the corner from Port Augusta on the beach there.
I wasn't aware of that, but I doubt whether we'll be making the beach there because we'll be organising from Port Augusta, and I think there'll be a few nerves by then, but none of us are, well, very few of us are experienced bike or scooter riders, so we'll be taking it very gently from the beginning.
And when does it start, Bob?
We kick off from Port Augusta on the 9th of September.
All right, so look, between now and then, please come and give me running reports on the Scootarbor Challenge, will you?
I'll do that indeed, Roberty. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Bob Ganaway on Yarra Valley FM.